Hey, this is Matt Blackburn with Divine Superconductor TV, and today we are talking about figs. Figs. Figs are a fruit of the ficus tree. They're part of the mulberry family. They're full of seeds. They're mentioned a lot in the Bible. They originated in Egypt around 9200 BC. They're native to the Middle East and the Mediterranean. Why do I love figs? Well, they're high in potassium, calcium, magnesium, iron, copper, vitamins A, E, and K2. They nourish and tone the intestines. They're a natural laxative. They're high in soluble and insoluble fiber. So the difference between the two is soluble fiber helps to slow digestion and makes you feel fuller longer. It helps stabilize and lower blood sugar levels. It's really good for people with irritable bowel syndrome. Insoluble fiber provides the bulk needed to clean the large intestines. So it can't be digested, so it's kind of like a brushing motion through the intestinal tract. So that helps to eliminate waste. It reduces constipation, and it's helpful for weight loss. Figs help to lower triglyceride levels, which are a better, more relevant marker for predicting heart disease and heart problems than cholesterol. Cholesterol is actually good for us because it's the precursor to all steroid hormones. Cholesterol is needed by the body. It makes it. Eggs aren't bad for you. Interesting little fact is the fig leaves actually have anti-diabetic properties. A study gave participants fig leaves for breakfast. So they were just eating the leaves, and it showed that they required less insulin injections than usual for the rest of the day. One little caution is the dried figs in the store are higher in sugar. So if you can get the fresh ones, find a tree, drive around the neighborhood, find a tree and knock on the door and ask that person if you could buy some figs, or just find some at the farmer's market. Right now they're in season, so it's a great time to eat them. These things are full of seeds. And what's interesting is for them to develop, there actually needs to be a wasp that crawls inside this hole and lays eggs. What happens is it's a one-way trip, so the female wasp will actually die and become digested. So this is a really fascinating part about figs. Figs are technically inverted flowers that store their pollen inside the fruits. In order to pollinate the female fruits, the trees have developed a special relationship with a type of wasp which burrows inside figs and lays its eggs. After hatching, the baby wasps mate, and the males, who are born sharp-toothed but wingless, chew holes through the fig skin for the winged females escape. Parenting duties fulfilled, the males die. The females, pregnant and loaded with pollen, fly to other fig trees and crawl into the fruits to lay their eggs, beginning the cycle anew. Now here's the thing, female figs don't have receptacles for wasp legs, but the wasps are tricked into climbing in anyway. As the wasp slides through the narrow passage in the fig, which is the hole right there, her wings are ripped off, and while she is unsuccessful in laying her eggs, she successfully pollinates the female flowers. The now flightless wasp is trapped inside the ripening fruit, where it is digested by special enzymes within the fig. This process has been unchanged for the past 34 million years. So the symbiotic relationship between the fig and the wasp is pretty interesting. Most likely when you're eating figs, you're eating digested wasps. Very interesting to think about. One little thing I'll add is when you pick fresh figs, yeah, you can eat them right off the tree, but there's, at least with this tree here, I would say there's more than a 50% chance that you'll eat a bug with it. And I've seen some gnarly bugs in here. I cut one open the other day and it was like this white slug inside of there. I prefer to bring these in the kitchen and cut them open first before I eat them. So I just opened these up. You can see right there, there's some little creepy crawlies. So if you're already eating cricket flour and bugs, then you won't mind that. And if you do, then just compost it and cut open another one. So figs. Figs are awesome. Fruit's awesome, but especially figs. Eat fruit that is loaded full of seeds and eat the seeds. When you're eating a watermelon, look for a seeded watermelon and eat the seeds. Seeds are good for us. Please subscribe, like this video, and comment below if you love figs. and stay tuned for a lot more videos.